Top 10 army in the world. Number 10. Japan. It increased its military spending, first time in 11 years, to $49.1 billion, the world's sixth highest. It has over 247,000 active personnel and almost 60,000 in reserve, with 1,595 aircraft. It is the fifth largest air force. The army is also equipped with 131 warships. Number 9. South Korea. Its defense expenditure, which is now $34 billion, it maintains a large army of over 640,000 active personnel and 2,900,000 additional personnel in the reserve. Alongside the sixth largest air force with 1,393 aircraft, as well as a small 166 ships, the country has about 15,000 land weapons, including rocket systems, as well as 2,346 tanks. It routinely participates in military training with the US. Number 8. Turkey. Its defense budget is at $18.18 billion. Its army size, including regular troops and reserves, is just above 660,000. Turkey's air force has 1,000 aircraft. The military also claims to 16,000 land weapons. It has strong diplomatic ties with the US and partakes in initiatives around the world. Number 7. Germany. It's spending around $45 million every year. It has only 183,000 active frontline personnel and 145,000 reservists, alongside 710 aircraft in total, and on land armament of nearly 5,000 of various kinds. Number 6. France. Its current military budget stands at $43 a year, which is 1.9% of the country's GDP. Much below the spending target as set by NATO. Over 220,000 regular force combines with reservists to form a force of about 500,000. It has just over 1,000 aircraft, along with 9,000 ground vehicles. Even if these do not make France a formidable army, its position in the EU and UN, a total 290 nuclear weapons. Number 5. The United Kingdom. The defense budget of the UK currently stands at $54 billion. It has a regular force of only about 205,000, along with a small air force of 908 aircraft, and an even smaller navy of 66 ships. However, the army of the UK is still a powerful one, with its superior training, equipment and its 160 nuclear weapons being the main strength. Number 4. India. India has put its massive population to use and built an army of a sizable 3.5 million, including 1.325 million active military. The huge size of the Indian military is one of the reasons why it has always remained among the countries with best armies in the world. The man force of the army is complemented by almost 16,000 land vehicles, which include 3,500 tanks, as well as 1,785 aircraft, alongside nuclear weapons. Its ballistic missiles can hit all of Pakistan nor most of China. Its current defense budget stands at $46 billion, but it is expected to rise. In a drive to modernize the military power and become the fourth highest spender by 2020, it is the world's largest military goods importer. Number 3. China. China's defense budget officially stands at $126 billion, and in a relentless drive to invest massively in defense, there is likely to be an increase of budget by 12.2%. It has a formidable size of army, with 2.285 million active frontline personnel and a further 2.3 million reservists, making it the world's largest land force, along with nearly 25,000 land vehicles. It has another 2,800 aircraft on its air force. China is in possession of about 300 nuclear weapons, alongside 180 different methods of their deployment. Number 2. Russia. Russia's defense budget stands at $76.6 billion and is expected to grow 44% more in the next 3 years. In fact, the military spending of Kremlin has increased by about a third since 2008. Especially since Vladimir Putin took hold of Russia in 2000. The Russian army has shown substantial growth since the collapse of the Soviet Union 2 decades ago. It has 766,000 active frontline personnel and almost 2.5 million on the reserve force. Though the soldiers receive mediocre training, the man force is backed by 15,500 tanks, making Russia the largest tank force in the world. Though it is aging, like the other equipment, the country is the world's leader, with almost 8,500 active nuclear warheads. Number 1. The United States. The United States spends a whopping $612.5 billion on the military, more than the other 9 countries' budgets combined. It maintains a remarkably large army composed of over 1.4 million soldiers, and a further 800,000 reservists, to complement their active ground force comprising well-trained men and women in uniforms. Its biggest advantage is that it is the world leader in aircraft production, with a fleet of 19 aircraft carriers, while the carriers operated by the world together sum up to 12. The US implements cutting-edge technology like the Navy's new railgun, and the country also has 7,500 nuclear warheads at its disposal. If you like more information, then please like and subscribe our channel.